So there were two versions of Sonic Generations that happened already. Actually, this is very much like how Colors is happening, that we're getting a remastered of Generations, because we had the HD and the handheld version. This one was for 3DS, and there are reasons that I'm kind of upset that I can't present it in full 3D, but we're just gonna have to roll with what we have. So, let's start off very similarly to how the HD version did, except there's a difference to this Green Hill. Oh wow, that was different. So, in correlation to my reaction right there, these are modeled exactly after, okay, that was weird. The original versions of these stages, and I missed the jump there. And now that I speedrun, like, the first three are modeled after the Act 1s of these classic stages, and now that I speedrun those three games, I'm qualified to judge them, and that was so weird. Hi, weirdo! I don't think there are FMVs? There aren't, so we have narrated cutscenes this time, except Sonic doesn't talk. But he has just been warped. This is, as we established, that's Sonic returning to South Island after Sonic CD to reunite with Tails, but the opening for the modern segment of this is different. What?
Hey there!
Hey Tails, so what's up? You wanted me to meet me here, right? Uh-oh, you're early, Sonic. Of course I am. I'm the fastest thing alive, remember? What? Is there a problem? Well, yeah. We were actually getting ready to throw you a surprise birthday party.
Oh, yeah!
Oh. Sorry about that. I mean, thanks for doing this, Tails. You're welcome. Of course, it would have been better if you came after everyone was here, like they did in the HD version. I can do another lap around the planet and come back if you want. No, that's okay. I mean, ooh. You already found out, so why don't you just sit down and wait? Whoa, that looks good.
Whoa!
Don't start yet, Sonic. You should wait until everyone else gets here. I don't like waiting. Hey, this one is with the ribbon is for me, right? Oh, yeah. Wonder what's taking everybody so long. Whoa!
Whoa!
Sonic, look! What?
Whoa!
Whoa, Sonic! Tails! Whoa, I'm getting sucked in! Hey, what's going on?
Dang it!
Ah! Help me, Sonic! I just realized that was very Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Aw.
Where am I? Tails?
Hmm?
What's that? That seems kind of familiar. Time to take a look. So it's a little different. The reason everyone's late to the party is because the Time Eater happened. We have a little menu. So only Sonic and Tails get to the party before the Time Eater comes and sucks everybody up. So a little different. Yet, this version might be slightly more canon. Possibly, potentially. This is running a little weird, though. While this is also Green Hill, this is the only case where the levels, the zones overlap with the HD version. It is a unique stage, and as you can see, we're not in 3D, we're in 2.5D. What is 2.5D? If we remind ourselves, it is when you have left and right movement. However, the path that left and right takes you will go between a third dimension, sometimes going onto different layers. Messed it up. Supposed to hit that, go backwards. I'm about even between this version and HD version in terms of level design quality, for the most part. I also have My personal bests for the modern stage is up. For when I played it on the actual handheld console. I have a 53 in that stage, so didn't quite make it. Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead for sure. Floating without a body in a dark void? Ooh. I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks. That's a little more detail than we got before. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Is it just me? Or does this place seem awfully familiar? Yeah, it's Green Hill. Not really sure to me. What are you talking about, Tails? But it looks like something sucked all the life and color out of this place. Really strange, huh? No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books. Saving aliens in the Interstellar Amusement Park?
Hey!
First things first, let's figure out what this place is. There's a white space. That is actually mostly the same dialogue, though. Hey Sonic, there's something over in the distance. It looks dark. Maybe it's nighttime? And over there, a giant mushroom. That might be a good place to check out.
I got this!
I'll be back soon.
Wow!
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you weren't leaving. Now I see Sonic rail grinding, I choose to believe he's wearing his soap shoes. Yeah. So, like, one of the comics actually tended to that in a little bit of a way, which said that Sonic, his classic self was like, looking at these rails, is like, I should practice with some specialized shoes before I start grinding on one of these. So, like, the idea is that the soaps got him to do the ability. I don't know. I have a Generations mod that lets me put the soap shoes on. Wow, good jump. That wasn't supposed to be rings. That was supposed to be... Ooh. This is so weird. Reminder, I speedrun this game, the Sonic 2 I speedrun. So this is weird. This feels so weird. Why did that happen? Okay. Anyway, classic Sonic's abilities are fairly basic. They're just the spin dash, and, yeah. They're just the spin dash. For now. Good lord. Help. I'm stuck. I would say a quick fix to this would be to give Sonic his super peel out back. Of course, I think I've started saying this for every single Sonic game that takes place after Sonic CD and is in 2D. I absolutely feel that would fix Sonic 4. It would be a boon to Sonic's superstars. I have to go down here. Oh boy. Oh, really? Okay, sure. That was so awkward. A minute and 21 seconds. That feels dirty, honestly. And like, speaking of speedrunning, I would do the modern stages as if they were like speedrun ILs. So that's why I have my times pulled up for comparison. But I don't remember if I went to the casino, to the pinball in HD version. Where are you going? What the hell was that? Do I not have Stomp yet? I should have Stomp, right? I don't have Stomp. Okay. Neat. I don't know why I don't have Stomp. But this music was for that pinball, and at least we get to hear it now. Bingo! The game itself doesn't seem to be lagging any, it's just the audio. Let's see. 49 seconds for that one is my PB.
Hi.
You're back, Sonic. Hey, Tails. We've been here before, haven't we? It's so weird because, like, we've dialed back on the fact that they've been back to South and West Side Island constantly. They didn't consider that for Generations. I don't know if I complained about that the first time. The bright neon lights, the big slot machines. In fact, I'm pretty sure this Casino Night became Casino Park anyway. You're right, Tails. This place is giving me a pretty bad case of deja vu. Time to find out what's going on here. You can now play the special stage. Can I play the special stage in the first one? I didn't check. I actually want to do those, like, immediately. Yeah, I can. And the special stages, they said to themselves, what if the Sonic Heroes special stages were enjoyable? It's just that it's so much more controllable, and otherwise it plays the exact same. I mean, maybe if you don't fly into, like, the atmosphere trying to go straight. You remember when I did them on stream? It's just flying all over the place. It's like, if you get the speed, it's really good. But sometimes it's just like, hey, I have been sent. So, like, comparison, like, there's only just the speed version for this, so it may be a little more boring, but it is a lot more just in line with other, I guess. A lot less things can go wrong. And the music is lagging like wild. That's so weird. Music's catching up. I even get to the good part because of the music lag. That's so wild. I'm having a wild time emulating this. Like, again, though, like, it wouldn't even be worthwhile for me to do, like, a stupid cam stream like I was considering. Because you still want to be able to see the 3D. That's part of what makes this game, even though it is not actually 3D stages until the final boss. I can't remember, but I think pretty sure that this was co-developed by Dimps, this version. That's typically what they did. It's what they did with Generation... this is Generations. What they did with Colors, and it's what they did with Lost World. In the same way that Colors is basically Rush 3, this is a spiritual successor to those games, with the added bonus of Classic Sonic. If you're into that, Isohar, like, it's not as painful an experience coming back to Classic Sonic in this. It's just the levels themselves are structured very weird. I think they get much better once we're in the second segment. Wow. Why is it slow-mo? Okay. Okay, we got those out of the way. Let's move on to the Sonic 3 representation. Again, this is, in case you have no idea what this game is, I'm talking about, like, these things within context and you don't know what I'm talking about at all. We got Green Hill, this is the Sonic 1 stage. We got Casino Night, this is this game's Sonic 2 stage instead of Chemical Plant, which the HD version has. We have to go to a forested area instead of Sky Sanctuary for this. You can see they mentioned mushrooms before, so yes, it's Mushroom Hill. A Sonic and Knuckles stage, of course. Not quite Sonic 3. Ah, okay, so we're starting here? I don't want to go that way. Well, I'm not gonna try for... I don't know if the speed shoes are down there, so it's definitely not worth it. Skillsy. Wow. Funky. Alright, that's a little bit awkward. My goodness. Y'all literally saw me do this on Monday. Thanks. Whoa. It's kind of like molasses, honestly. Please? I didn't even take that route. Really? Alright, whatever, I don't care. Let's go. There isn't a fire shield, there isn't a boss, so I guess I really don't care, we just want to go forward. Huh? Okay, so like, slope landing doesn't even work. we don't jump on shuttle loops, I guess. Alright, well, those are the 3 stages that are actually like direct replications, because everything beyond this, the modern stages try to replicate a 3D stage without being 3D. And the classic stages have to be unique. Mostly. Okay, I don't know when I get Stomp, but not having it is screwing me up. That's so weird. I didn't realize... Missed that. That's not good. Like, we have wall jump, so why don't we have Stomp? Okay. Can I fix that? I can't. Okay. Okay. Sure, game. This is a big layered stage. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're here. And we have full boost, so that's helpful. God. I don't know how to play this game without Stomp, apparently. Down. Did it just say that I could Stomp? Okay, well, thank you. You can probably, like, see, like, there's aspects of me being, like, knowing what to do for this level, and things are just happening a little weird sometimes. Maybe. Maybe I'm giving myself too much of the benefit of the doubt. I mean, that's about what happened in the other version of Generations. This one, Unleashed and Generations HD, Ow! Ooh. Why? That hurt my ears. I know my volume's a little louder than screen volume. Ooh. 1 minute and 52 seconds versus 1 minute and 28 seconds. Which is actually, I got that recently when I just decided to play on a little bit.
Sonic.
The newer PB. Hey, Tails.
Huh?
I remember this place too. All these mushrooms. It was,
Aw.
yeah, I remember it too. What the heck is going on? Is, like, the white space messing with their memory, perhaps? I've never even actually considered that. The white space, the life being drained from the actual location, maybe made it hazy in their memory? Thing to consider, I guess. They've been to Angel Island quite a few times. How was it we got the Chaos Emeralds in the other version? Was it... It was just... from the battles against the rivals. They're in this too, so don't worry. And I guess from the bosses? Was that it? And then there was a cutscene. So they were story-based. And you actually have special stages in this one. Something I think I might have said this during Colors too, but the way that these, like, handheld versions are presented, it's kind of like they were made for, like, reoccurring Sonic fans, while the console versions were more made for the masses. Be like, I'm gonna sell this to people kind of thing. I don't know. That holds mostly true to Colors, I would say. But there's to get into that for this, you really need to start getting into, like, the mission mode. That had me hooked. Loading. Okay. When we get to our first array of bosses, we have to fight Race Metal Sonic in not Stardust Speedway. It's that mirror cutscene. Oh, it's just a mirror.
Why, hello, everyone!
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Oh.
Eggman. It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes forever. Oh ho ho ho.
What?
What? The me in the mirror is... Huh? Hang on a minute. Ooh, he beat me to it. Ah, you weren't fast enough, Sonic. Oh ho ho ho, welcome, Sonic. Allow me to introduce you.
Very good.
My masterpiece, Metal Sonic. I mean... So, the reason that might be surprising is because... What? I just left him on Little Planet. Oh, well, thanks. We started the music, but we are in Casino Night. This is very Sonic Rivals-y to me. I think that's an intentional reference, especially considering the rest of the handheld references in this version. I might actually lose, because these aren't exactly made to be like, you're guaranteed to win as long as you don't die. I don't know if I can attack Metal. Also, it is super clunky to try and, like, go immediately into, like, a spin dash. Okay, well, I fell in the same trap. That was bongus. I'm getting flashbacks to Casino Street from Sonic 4, actually. Dang. Okay, he does do that. Thanks. Yeah, he'll rubber band like that. This is actually very Rivals. Now that I consider. Why do I keep doing that? Go! Why are you ducking? Ah, okay. I guess, so like, the spin dashing technique I tend to do with Sonic these days. Not really useful here, just hold right. The wild technique, I know. Just hold right. A new boss gate has appeared. That's not the order those words were in, but it is essentially what it said. So now, we get, for way too short a time, one of the best songs in both of these games. Do you recognize that scrunky version of the silhouette? It's Big Arms. Big Arm? Singular? It's very awkward. He's so small. Oh no, you have spikes on your arms? I don't remember what happens next. I think this is just wait for it, the cycles. Can I do the thing? I'm gonna do this thing. Huh. I don't think I can hit when it does that. But I can get hit. Okay. That wasn't as quick as I thought it was gonna be, so that's good. I have to enjoy the music a little. Yeah, apparently I've done that in 49 seconds, so it was longer than it should have been. Ah! What? No, no! Sonic, save me! Huh? Oh, well, I guess I didn't have to narrate that. Is that how we're supposed to interpret it? I never really remembered. Modern Eggman with the Time Eater came and abducted classic Eggman. I can't believe there are two of me. And two of Tails, too. Doubles of both of us. Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time and space. How did this happen? I think it's got something to do with that big thing that just kidnapped Eggman. Sounds like the same thing that kidnapped you. I mean, me. I mean, you know what I mean. Mean.
Be careful, Sonic!
There it is.
Huh?
Where'd it go? We need to find that thing, and fast.
I got this.
Leave it to me. Ah, he did a homing attack. Not done yet. Ha!
Hey,
That move's called a homing attack. Wanna give it a try? Hey, not bad at all.
you did it.
Hard to believe this is your first time trying it. Well, now that you can do that, it might be fun to go back to places you've already been, see what else you can find.
Oh,
Whoa, what?
ooh.
Oh boy. I'm an impulsive little guy, aren't I? Okay. Unlocked new zones, unlocked homing attack. For Classic Sonic, you just flat out get it immediately. You can unlock it in Generations HD. You just have to get all the red rings in Planet Wisp, which is gross. But it's actually like the stages are designed for it at this point. And then we have an inconsistent use of homing attack for Sonic in the following levels. I don't remember this stage at all. Nice. I don't know, something about the 3D of it makes the item interaction a little clunky. Okay. Like, if we want to reflect back on, like, when games were released. This came out right after Sonic 4. And we didn't have a ton of classic Sonic games, at least canonically speaking, between Sonic 4 and Sonic CD. Thanks! We do have Superstars now. We did also have Advance back then, which predates Sonic 4, and also does not have the homing attack. Gets it in Advance too. It's more the dying swan song of the Insta-Shield. You can get the Insta-Shield in this too, I think. I'm not really sure. Ooh, lightning shield. Well, not really a lightning shield, but a magnet shield in this case. Now where I said, maybe perhaps with being his first time using a homing attack, I have been, like, actually considering the placement of Sonic Roboblast 2 lately, which does have the, what they call the Thok, which is a non-homing air dash. Without any enemies to try it on, that's basically the same thing, right? Thanks. Your design is so good. Exploits. And I keep thinking that maybe the opening to Sonic Roboblast references Sonic CD. Maybe. I'm not convinced, but mostly because I don't like that game. Here we go. This one does not actually, I think, at all replicate. Yeah, I don't think this replicates actual Emerald Hill at all. Or Emerald Coast. I do like how they did Azure Blue World remix for Classic Sonic and then Windy and Ripley for Modern. Very Act 1, Act 2. Sorry for ruining everything. When do I get stomped? This is throwing me off so badly. Maybe I need to be using... Nope. I wasn't using the analog stick. Why aren't you jumping when I want you to? We'll do a preemptive jump. That way. So much of the level design for this is... just knowing when to jump. It's memorizing when to jump, honestly. So... I was actually probably on pace for a new PB for that level before I died twice. So that's something. Emerald Coast. We had Speed Highway in the original the original. In the HD version, we have an overt amount of cities in the HD version between that, City Escape, Crisis City, Rooftop Run. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. There's the thing you'll notice though, like, Sonic does like to go into a ball when hitting boosts if you're not already, dashing, and you cannot go back into, boost. Okay, so when you hit the dash pads, is what I meant. I got those mixed up. He'll go into a ball form. Thanks. If you're not boosting, can't start boosting again until you're out of ball form. Ow. Echo. Alright, that didn't do at all what I thought it was going to. I missed them. It doesn't matter. The stage is over. That is the bonus stage theme, not the Emerald Challenge theme from Heroes that's remixed. But I do prefer it. So the Sonic Adventure 2 level we have here, well, that's a city. I'm not sure what city Sonic actually does, because he doesn't really do a city. This is Shadow's stage, which is weird. Which is what I meant when I said we might hear some of the music used in, I fucked that up. In, Shadow Generations. This is, like, genuinely my least favorite stage, too. In this. Got rims? No, don't. Fine. Waited for nothing. At this point, actually, I might as well, like, actually restart the stage because this is taking so long. This route. That was weird. What does this remind me of? When I try to jump off, but the edge is slightly there already, so I do a homing attack. There are several Sonic games that's like, I think. But there's actually so few that are 2D. Okay. I do like this remix of Radical Highway, at least. That's because it does not, it doesn't deviate from the source too much in a way that, like, I don't understand. So it fits in with the other. I don't know, like, I feel like Green Forest should have had some representation. Alright. Should have had some representation between both the generations. I also think that Green Forest probably should have been in the HD version. But I also fully understand why they did City Escape. And didn't put that in here. What's up, Luke? We're enjoying a nice trip through. We're doing a Shadow Generations preview at this current moment. It's very scuffed. Don't worry about it. Why are you lagging? Yo, I got a mashup I need to make. Radical Highway with Hype Street from... okay. Hype Street from Frontiers. Where am I? This is not the route I was on before, I think. So note there, Classic Sonic has a very short homing attack. Radius... That's not what it is. Alright. What is this? Metropolis Zone? I need help. Oh god, finally. I know I'm not comparing Classic Sonic ones, but yeah, I mean, my best in that is 1 minute and 56 seconds. So that's almost double. It doesn't get any better with Modern. As much as the Modern stages are the highlights of this to me. Because, like, Green Forest is, like, the Sonic stage from Sonic Adventure 2, if you ask me, even more so than City Escape. And this is speaking as someone who played the demo of Sonic Adventure 2. the demo, when it first was bundled with Phantasy Star Online. City Escape was in that with, no lyrics. They hadn't added the lyrics yet. Radical Highway was also in that, though. So, this is a very quintessentially Sonic Adventure 2 stage. Regardless of how... how Sonic it is. I don't get this remix. Still don't have Stomp. I don't know what I need to do for that. You think? Maybe it's, That's so weird. Can Jets do that? I don't think Jets can do that. Got you, gold, miss. I wanted to turn around. Huh? Why? Come on. Very interesting that you have to, like, jump over that part. Did it again. Alright, let's just go this way then. I actually prefer that, huh? It feels a little bit faster. Good. Oh, that's awkward. I still have to press left and right to go up this spiral. Oh. That's as gross as 2.5D gets. I think if I remember correctly, Sonic 4 had very specific 2.5D segments, but it was otherwise entirely 2D. I don't remember if Superstars does. Like, our main Sonic games that are 2.5 outside of this one are the Rivals games, by and large. Okay, that could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. My best is 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That was almost the same time as I got with Classic.
Sonic!
Hi, Jail! So, I think I've pieced together more of what's happening, and it's not good. The Scrumbos. When that thing goes through time, it tears apart space. Tears space apart. It leaves areas empty and dead and sticks them in this weird white limbo. But when the Sonics accelerate through time, if they fix space, returning color and life.
Oh, yeah!
Then I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow. And there won't be no, tomorrow. Whoa, looks like we got company. Let me handle this. The miniest of Tails. I appreciate mini Tails as a Tails Adventure speedrunner. Okay, another special stage. More laggy music. We can fight the thing. As you could probably guess though, since the emeralds are tied to the stages in this, we do only have 7 zones. Oh. As opposed to Generations HD having 9, so that is a play in Generations HD's favor. There's no heroes in this, there's no Unleashed. Kind of makes sense. We have an alternative to Unleashed, but it's also an alternative to 06 at the same time. Is it the boosting that's causing the lag? Not sure. I've talked about 06 excessively. We only have to mention it because it is connected to the HD game, but that's as far as I want to talk about it. I've did a whole stream and then some on it. But that's also part of why it, like, kinda might make this one a little more canon. I'll talk about that once we get to the next zone. No problem with the emeralds. Who's this little guy that we got a rival against? They're the same rivals as in HD. The man of the hour.
Here goes.
The boyfriend battle. Oh, right. I wanna go this way. Get back here, you. Imagine if Sonic Rivals had the boost, though. It came out after Rush, it could have. It's just not what they were doing. Oh! I wanted those rings. That might be, like, one of the most popular Sonic Shadow moves. Ah! Ah, dang. I stomp yet? Come on. I know I keep complaining about that, but it's like... Oh, I don't want to be through. You know what, though, I always point out, the moon is existent in the background of the arc at the last minute because I was stuck... because I was stuck sliding. Alright. Let's retry Rival Battles, the game, I guess. But I always point out, and this was almost an idea, except for the fact that there's definitely room for a game to take place between Adventure 2 and Heroes, which might be the coveted Sonic Adventure 3 if Iizuka ever follows his dreams, which he should. To fix the moon. There needs to be a plot to fix the moon, if that's what he does. I don't know. But the moon is full at the arc in Generations. They make a big show of it, actually. So I sort of pulled the kind of thing where it's like, before I was sure if, Don't you Chaos Control me, boy. Before I was sure if Sky Sanctuary had fully collapsed or not, that I was saying perhaps Generations is how they restored Sky Sanctuary. Perhaps Generations was also how they restored the moon. Kind of irrelevant here. We don't see it. Get the lad. Get the lad. Gotcha. By that logic, 06 is technically Adventure 3. And Unleashed is technically Adventure 4. And Sonic Rush Adventure might be Adventure 4.5. I don't know. Sonic Boom isn't a Sonic game, though. So it doesn't even count. Sonic Boom is like, they should have just made that a Burning Rangers reboot. This is a reason I haven't played Sonic Boom. It just flat out doesn't count. But that's actually exactly what they tried to do with 06. They desperately wanted adventure. Again. Didn't work. So anyway, we're fighting a boss that Sonic doesn't fight. Because we fought Shadow. I don't know, I guess. I appreciate the remix of this, and actually how the structure of the battle fits to being side to side so well. Enough that I don't think I care. If Sonic doesn't normally fight Bylethor. Yeah, there's so many reasons behind it too. It's both a shame and something we should just forget. Sir? A little bit on rails. A little bit on rails. I don't know what to do. You keep trying to make it so like, oh, you're about to go the other direction with your tail, and then you don't, and then you're lagging. Oh boy. And then you catch up to me. Like, what is... To be fair though, like, Sega tends to make these Sonic games, like, in the mid-range as a safety, because they've, from the very beginning, been, like, questionable in quality. Spoilers, I don't like Sonic 1. Just, you know, kind of smart. It's why people have complaints about Frontiers still that, like, are gameplay-based. why they look at it and it's like, oh, this is nothing like the quality it should be. Like, come on. Like, that's not the problem. You've heard what I have to say about Frontiers. Unless you're watching the playlist chronologically, then you didn't. But also, I don't know if this is gonna be like an actual chronological entry to the list, because it is an alternate. What? Okay. I take back what I said. I don't like BioLizard 3D anymore. I want to fight the Egg Emperor. Spoilers. There is Heroes rep in this. It's just not a stage. I kind of think the Egg Emperor should have been here, and we should have gotten a different boss for the third. Am I sure which boss that would have been? Nope. Okay. We're only halfway there, but we have started this. This is how they do it. Mabel! Hello and thank you for the raid! I wasn't expecting that. Welcome to Sonic Generations alternate 3D adventure fighting a boss Sonic has never fought before. Only Shadow. I'm the Veil Whale? I approve. Ow. Am I Tails the whole time? Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm Veil. Wait, Veil and Tails rhyme. Having a moment. This is okay. Silly. Oh, go. Bubbles. This is so weird. Go forward. Help. Honestly, these days I say I'm maybe more like Amy now that she's mellowed out. But also that's because I love Blaze. What do I mean by that? Never expected to see BioLizard again. That was easy. I fought him before, after all. Well, you fought him in space as Supersonic, maybe. You brought back quite a bit of this world. You're doing great, Sonic. You mean, you're doing great, Sonics? Right, I don't think that I'm ever going to get used to that. Good. Don't. 2 tails, which makes 4 tails in total. What? Watch out! Hey, that's my emerald.
What?
That's a Chaos Emerald. That monster sure didn't like that emerald. Ah, the Chaos Emeralds are more powerful when they're together, so... We need to collect all 7 of them. Once we collect the Chaos Emeralds, we'll use them to defeat that monster. And then we can restore the world to the way it was before.
Be careful, Sonic!
You guys have your work cut out for you. An adventure is just no fun if it's too easy. Don't you think?
You did it, Sonic!
That's Sonic for you. I figured you'd say that, so I have a little present for you. Huh? Uh-huh, okay. Whoa, that's a great idea. Sounds awesome, Tails. Shoes. Then there you go.
Oh, yeah!
Thanks, Tails. Let's give them a try, then.
Hey there!
What were you doing? I made Sonic's shoes lighter by approximately 30%. If my design works, it'll let him move freely, even in midair.
Wow!
Interesting. Maybe I can do that for my Sonic too. Sure, I'll show you how to do it later.
Yes!
Thanks. This is kind of weird though, isn't it? Hmm? What's weird? I'm getting tips from myself. Haha, that's right. Ah. What was that? They call that move a stomp.
Oh, yeah!
These are great, Tails. Thanks.
Yes!
No problem. Sure, it's kind of weird to me, because, like, the succession of Sonic's move abilities so far have been based on that he got them all in Unleashed, and then he just had them all after that. So it's kind of weird that they had that moment. Let's go to Water Palace. We got Sonic Rush representation in this one. You okay, Marin? Ah, where are you going? So, despite what I just said... Okay. Listen. Despite what I just said about, the weirdness of that content... Okay, whatever, we're going this way. Of continuity of Sonic's skills, this is sort of a reason why, like, this version might be a little more canonical. Because we don't have to try and, realize, rectify, justify, whatever the word is, that remnants of the 06 Solaris timeline exist enough for us to go to Crisis City. Where the heck am I? Because this did happen. Like, Sonic Rush happened. It didn't happen in the Solaris timeline, but, like, a lot of things couldn't happen in the Solaris timeline, as I have discussed. It is an absolute bop when it's not lagging, true. And this is just the Sonic Rush version. Got this little part that... Why'd that happen? Game's betraying me. God. Oh boy. What was I saying? I'm gonna drown. I like, can't really do anything about it. I don't take this route. I don't know why those bubbles didn't let me go. Oh! Guys, I died. Alright, try again. My favorite Sonic game is a tie between Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Adventure. I have, like, a huge list that compares them all. Good lord, Sonic. Work with me here. I'm gonna make this work. As clunky as this game is, I'm making it work. I have, like, equal feelings for both of the generations. This one, it's more of a matter of this is definitely the clunkier of the two games, but that clunkiness plus the design that I appreciate of it makes a match that's about equal to how much I dislike classic Sonic in the regular generation. Original. The HD version. Why do I keep doing that? Oh. Oh, really? An interesting singular choice, but I guess it's also a choice that makes sense. You get a lot of Sonic representation in just the one game, so... Okay, we're ahead of where I thought we were, and I don't know how we got this far. What game am I missing in my brain? Okay. This does sort of in a way, because Seaside Palace was the hero's representation in, Ooh! You're joking? That happened to me in Lost World before, too. Like, I died at a bubble underwater. You're kidding, right? Okay, we have to be careful. We're going to be careful. Oh my god, Sonic! Oh. So... yeah, I don't know. Water Palace does a lot of heavy lifting in terms of what games are being represented in the 3DS version, because going from 9 levels to 7, you're packing in the heroes, the 06, and the Unleashed here, probably. Oh my gosh, this level's taking forever. Ah. Because after this it's just colors. Oh. Let me do that second act that plays like Sonic Rush. Except now I have a stomp, ironically. You know what I just realized? We aren't saving characters either per stage. I thought we did still do that. That's something you do throughout the HD version, just in case you're watching this instead of that version. For Chemical Plant, you saved Amy, because that's the closest release to CD, and also, honestly, Amy's from South Island, so that she's probably known Sonic longer than Tails has, actually. You saved Knuckles on Sky Sanctuary. You saved Cream for Speed Highway. You saved Rouge for City Escape. You saved Espio for Seaside Hill. You saved Blaze for Crisis City. And you save Vector for Rooftop Run. Alright. And you save Charmy for Planet Race. Yeah, sure, we'll go this way. Whatever, it's fine. Oh my god. Stop going through platforms. Stop. Just wanna... please. The persistent platforming in this game is... Why did you go down, honey? Honey baby sweet cakes? Sonic, you're embarrassing me on the internet in front of my friends. Hope you understand this. Ow. That was me. Alright. Who wants to drown while invincible? We went back through like half the stage too. Their checkpoints are not abundant in this game, huh? Boink. Stop. Jump. Wow, okay. So if I had just taken that upper route, I would have skipped everything that I went through after. Oh boy. You can really tell that... Well, if you just got here, you can't tell, but you can really tell that I knew the first 3 stages way better than these last 4 stages. Okay, one more Chaos Emerald. Well, after this, one more Chaos Emerald. What colors we have? Okay, so we got the green, we got the purple, we got the yellow, blue, red, and now we're getting the cyan. The last one will be white. That's classic. Very classic. Doesn't get better. The lag does not get better. It's true. I promise that, like, in the actual console, well, handheld, on original hardware, it doesn't lag like this. In fact, it even visually doesn't lag like this at all, unless you have, like, Full Blast 3D on. And even then, it's not as bad. It isn't. I would not say it is visually lagging very bad here. Missed him. I'm still drinking my tea from this morning. It is almost 4. Okay, and our last stop, Tropical Resort. They do something fun with this, because, again, we have a handheld version and an HD, HD? Yeah, HD version, technically, even though it was for the Wii, of colors. And it has to do with what wisps are available. Classic Sonic here, if you... Thank you. Classic Sonic here gets burst from the handheld version. So like, do you know what happens when spikes meet spikes? They kind of pass by each other. So the longer spikes stab the shorter spikes source. And Sonic's spike source is squished. So as a reminder, the reason that Sonic is not taking mortal damage from everything here, which, like, this stuff is pretty dangerous, is because he has rings. Okay. I have to believe you, because you're the scientist. I'm gonna put my science degree away. Where am I? And why don't I have burst for it? This is not a route I've taken. Wow, that is the rudest level to run. Must be dense. There's like a really fun top route for this stage too. And I could absorb these fires if I had burst. Whee! Now we're talking. Oh. This is like directly out of, sure. Okay. Okay, Sonic. Okay. That was scary? That was scary. Okay. Get me out of here. Dang, this is gonna be a short episode, huh? I didn't prepare. Alright, take care, Mario. I guess... No, don't do that again. I don't want to do that again. I guess I could just switch over to 3 and Knuckles speedrun practice. I want to keep going. People would rather. Because the cutscenes and all generations took me a good solid 3 hours. This remix shreds. Laser! So, and that's, in the HD version, Sonic had the laser ability in this. He didn't get that until Aquarium Park in the handheld version. So they mixed both of them, in a way, which is fun. I'm a fan of that. Especially because laser's, like, easily the best. It's easily the best wisp power. No, I want him on that. Thank you. Oh no, I was supposed to save that. It's fine. I'll get it again. Right? Right? Can't get it again. That's disheartening. I get it here. I missed! It's fine. Actually, that was a shortcut. You know, when I did Advance 3, way back in the day, I used that as a time to recap the series. It never even occurred to me that perhaps Generations would also be a good series recap point. Probably because to me it's still so late in the game. But this is episode 23. Hey. We didn't get to Frontiers. Are you joking? We didn't get to Frontiers until episode 30, so like there's a decent bit ahead. I think Advance 3 was episode 14? Come on, you have to do it! I'm holding the button! Oh my, okay, I don't have the lives to have had that happen. It's brutal, like, just let me lose rings. There's no boosting. Okay. Okay. Whew. We're done with stages now. Cool. I can now play that speed special stage. Not before this cutscene. Sonic! Fine. Ah! What just happened?
Yay!
Thanks, Sonic! Apparently Sonic can, like, fend off the Time Eater at this point. Which is something that didn't happen in the HD version. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's called a boost. You'll be able to do it pretty soon, too. Not actually, it's gonna take a minute. You gotta get help from your friends first to do the rocket boost, and that'll let you be able to control your boost mode better. It's gonna take a minute, though. It's gonna take like 2 years in his time. What was that headcanon? And I don't even know if I subscribe to this headcanon anymore. This is Sonic's 18th birthday, perhaps, possibly, depending. And that is Sonic CD. Sonic CD Sonic. See these Sonics? You see these Sonics? The slower music makes me think of Colors DS's special stages, because those had increasing tempo for each cycle, which I really like those. They're very interesting special stages. I don't think I showed one on stream, I think, back in the day. Ages are dumb. That's my point when it comes to talking about Sonic ages. Alright, 7 emeralds. I wonder what that'll do. Same thing as the others it does in the story normally, except I had to collect them manually. Oh, who's this guy? That's also a weird thing to consider. We are not saving the other characters that show up at the party, which I think we actually get an FMV for it at the very, very end. But I'm still fighting Shadow and Silver. And at least Silver comes to the party afterwards. They do... I've talked about this. They do a really weird job categorizing Silver, characterizing Silver. Oh. He doesn't have a boost though. He'll do this. A very different battle from Shadow. Shadow's like directly a mirror match. Okay, so I don't wanna hurt him, or he'll do that. Excuse me, lad. Could've jumped. Honestly, the amount of damage that 06 has done to Silver's character, and as in his ability to go fast, because they actually genuinely could have just given him a boost mode, but it's like a psychic boost. Okay, so no, just if you go past him, he'll do that. And that was the worst possible time for it to happen. Love it. You love to see it. I have not beaten a single rival in the first attempt. How's that for stream padding? Silver's not slow. He's about as slow as Tails, honestly. He just has a... where Tails' ability has him using his tails to go almost as fast as Sonic. Silver uses his psychic abilities to propel him forward. That's how we've rectified things. Sure. I don't think there's any avoiding that. Let me see. If I just run? If I just run. It's whatever. This is... Okay, so, how about if I stay behind him? We're at the very end, right? Please? Okay. If he wasn't going to attack me then we must have been at the very end. Even though we did it the last time. Okay, real boss gate. Actually, maybe my favorite boss in this version. It really gives you a good look at the Egg Emperor. Like, I want a model kit of this thing after this battle. Cause the colors pop so much more than they do, than they do in Heroes. There's also like a level of cool mechanic to it. You have to bait Eggman. But the battle is, I guess the battle otherwise is very similar to parts of BioWare. Oh. I can't really do anything. Why is my boost up? There we go. I think he does charge still if you let him get far enough away, but like there's no fast strat in this. It might be a fast spell. Now one hit. A shame. Interesting. I didn't know he could do that without being baited.
Why you? Why you? Here goes. Here goes.
It's his final smash. I didn't realize that he was that low on health either. Cool. Yeah, I like that battle.
How could this be?
Oh, I can't believe this. I was supposed to beat you this time. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. Maybe that's why I beat you every time. Maybe you don't know this yet. Oh, seriously, we beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
Huh?
RS can't catch me. What's Eggman even doing
Hey
here?
there.
I thought he said he'd been kidnapped by that weird... I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that weird thing that sent us to this place. What? Of course, like, perhaps it was just a ploy.
Huh?
See? He was kidnapped.
Aw.
This is getting stranger all the time. But we have all the emeralds, so we can just continue to the next part, right? Right? And here's where I get really sad. Because this Time Eater boss, the existence of this Time Eater boss, being able to play it with the 3D on full blast, the HD one might as well not even exist, because this one is so much better that way. It's an actual boss. Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid getting your butt kicked, you better give up now.
Why, hello, everyone.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Whoa.
Eggman, but how? Get a little help from me. Dr. Robotnik?
Oh,
Nobody calls me that anymore. In fact, you probably didn't even call me that, realistically speaking. If you would be so kind to explain, Gentleman Genius Dr. Eggman from the future.
oh.
It will be my pleasure, most excellent, efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. Back in my day. After my most recent setback, where he was sent into deep space because of colors, I stumbled upon a primordial form of this Time Eater,
Very
just
good.
out there in space, which I discovered has amazing abilities. Even I had never been able to master. Of course, it's called the Time Eater. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea. I would use my discovery to undo my previous defeats, leaving Cubot and Orbot stranded in space. Remember. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am, and the only person that smart is me.
Aha.
Oh, you're too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. What if he, like, tried to get his grandfather's help? What if he went back to Gerald? Gerald wouldn't say. Gerald wouldn't want to do this bullshit. Unless he broke him out of jail. Ah. And while I was at it, I decided to trap you in this world as well.
Hey.
But the more your monster tears through the time, the more damage you do to the world. The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic. I didn't have to narrate that. You mean we're going to own the world? Semantics. I can't listen to any more of this. I beat you all the time by myself. Now there's two of me.
Oh, Sonic.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you. Look out! Oof! Oof! I don't know what the Roblox oof is like. I think Mario. Move all you want. I'm still going to stomp you into blue jelly. Yeah. The Time Eater obliterates time and space. Do you really think you can escape him just by running around? Now it's time to meet your doom, Sonics. I can't wait to meet Shadow's doom. Whoa!
What?
Tails, are you okay? Oh, I think so. Why did you do that? I wanted to help too. Sorry, Sonic. We can't let Tails do all the hard work here, can we, partner? It's like... That light?
How could this be?
The Chaos Emeralds! If we make this one the more canon one too, that makes Forces even more frustrating, actually.
Looks like fun. Let's do this.
It's time to end this. Time to show them what we can do.
Here goes.
Let's do this.
Take a look.
What do my buttons do? I think it's the 2D section might be like auto-scrollery. I don't really remember. I remember the 3D section. Yeah, you just have to wait for an attack.
Leave this one to me.
Oh my gosh. So like, you see how the reticles are in three-dimensional space? I don't know, like this just translates so much better. And I actually had to dodge that. Like, it's sort of the same mechanic, too, as the 3D one. It's just it's not so slow, and you're just waiting for it to catch up forever. And sometimes he doesn't attack, it doesn't make sense. It's so much more fast-paced. I don't know, like, that's all it needs, I guess. Oh, he's gonna shoot his beams. And then, like, how you have to switch manually between 2D and 3D for it to only force you to lose your progress in pursuing the Time Eater. I don't know. Part of the huge thing that gets me is the being able to have it in 3D, though. It's some of the best 3D experience on the 3DS, I would say. Missed. Maybe you didn't.
Leave this one to me.
Halfway there.
Take a look.
It doesn't matter. I get hit by these. It might elongate how many... I don't really know. I think getting hit by the beams does elongate how long you have to dodge them. This remind me of? It reminds me of another Supersonic boss. Yes, I do think I can dodge that. Oh, yeah. Ow. Okay, so that last hit actually homes in. That's interesting.
Leave this one to me.
Can I hit these beans? Yeah, okay. It kind of, in a way, also reminds me of the start of the Supersonic battle in Unleashed. Yes, I'm not reacting all as fast as I need to be. That's what's wrong. I am reacting. It's just really hard. Oh, because I don't need to wait for the indicator. That's why. That just keeps happening. Oh, right. I have to dodge the clock hands. Yep. Oh. Quick. Okay.
Think you can dodge this? Take that!
Ah, okay.
Take that!
I am noticing something. I made a mistake by not boosting there.
Think you can dodge this?
I did dodge that, though. Might have to do it twice. Yeah, okay. This is just by default. I have to do this. Hi, Iggy! You get hungry, buddy? It's still over an hour
Leave this one to me.
until your dinner time.
Take a look.
I run on Iggy time, so like, you know. Yeah, you get hit and he does even another volley. Looks like a homing attack. I am really low on rings. I didn't realize that. I am terrified now. Oh.
Think you can dodge this?
Ah. Yes, Iggy. I'll have you know. Okay. Be closer and it's fine. One more hit. I think this one's special? Yeah. Double boost. Except you control the double boost. It's not just a silly. It's in a book. That's so much more satisfying than the cutscene final hit. I don't know about you, but I made that happen. That wasn't a quick time event. That took 7 minutes. Yee. So silly.
Yay!
Yay! This place! We're back at the party! Still warm. Nice. The benefits of time travel.
Hey!
Hey Sonic, it was great teaming up with you.
Aw.
Hope that boost helps you out in the future. I mean the past. You know what I mean. You're only gonna get better.
Hi!
Yeah, no, he just translates that into a drop dash for a bit. Which is fine. The gate back to our world is getting smaller.
Sonic!
We better go, Sonic. Or else this time will never happen. Unless... I wish we had more time. Take care, you two. And they love hanging out with themselves. You too. Bye.
Sonic!
Hey, Sonic. Enjoy your future. It's gonna be great. It just hit me just then how weird it is for Sonic to say Sonic. Yeah. You know what the best part about this was? It wasn't loaded with sound volume issues like the other one was. We still get this stuff in the background. It's a slightly different melody, too. What did I take the time to talk about during those credits? I probably should have thought back on that, but... I don't know, these days I sort of have everything in order. I think I talked about how much I hated that it legitimizes 06. And, like, I've already rectified that by how I've described it in the timeline at this point. Like, I don't care. Remember, it doesn't matter. I think this is a great game to remind ourselves with that. Despite everything I just did with It Doesn't Matter Classic. Yeah, I'm like I said though at the very, very beginning before actual episode started, I'm ready for Sonato Generations. I should be able to dedicate. I'm not doing another alternate for that version of Generations though. That's just gonna be the HD version ported and running better. Yeah, that's right, Iggy. It's what Iggy just said. I'm gonna do a shadow segment. Because that should be enough to, like, cover a full stream at the very least. I don't know if I'll be able to play Sonic, Rumble, though. Happy birthday, Sonic! Did we mention this was for the 20th anniversary? This year's the 30th anniversary of 3 and Knuckles. We're that far ahead.
Aw.
Are you sure you saw a door over there? Hey.
How could this
What?
be?
You were the one who said you saw a door over there. Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. You could say it was me and mean both of us. What time is it?
Aha!
It's the same time as when you asked before, and it will be the same time when you ask later. There's no time here. Let me just say this was a brilliant plan you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. Why would anyone try this stupid plan twice?
You!
I heard that. That was slightly different, huh? So tell me something. Do we ever win?
Woo.
There are times when we come close. Very, very close indeed. So, no?
Woo.
That's encouraging. I can only pray I don't end up like you. Good luck with that.
Aw.
By the way, Dr. Eggman. What time is it? That's completely different dialogue, huh? Almost completely different dialogue. That's it. That's over. It's done.